Before you spend money on expensive hair products, you need to see this. Today, I'm sharing a simple DIY made with Leptin tea, fresh aloe vera, cloves and glycerin. These natural ingredients can help nourish your hair and scalp, leaving your hair feeling very softer and looking healthier. Stay with me until the end because I'll show you exactly how I make it and the best way to use it. Hello, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time passing by, thank you so much. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel. So the first thing I'll talk about is lifting. So before you use Lipton or black tea for your hair, you need to know this. Lipton helps to reduce shedding and breakages due to the caffeine in the tea. And this caffeine interacts with the hair roots and then it slows down excessive shedding and then breakages. It helps to stimulate growth by encouraging healthy hair rejuvenation and then blood circulation. The tea possesses natural anti-inflammatory properties that calm a dry, irritated scalp, thereby soothing the scalp. It also adds shine and it also darkens the hair over time. Cloves have antioxidant and antimicrobial properties which promote faster hair growth. It boosts blood circulation to the scalp and it delivers essential nutrients to the hair follicles which lead to faster growth and thicker hair. The antifungal and antibacterial properties in cloves help to clear the bacteria responsible for dandruff and then itchy scalp. Cloves help to prevent hair loss by protecting follicles from oxidative stress which leads to hair thinning. It helps to reduce breakage by strengthening the hair strands. Cloves delays graying and it preserves your hair natural pigment. So continuous use of cloves will also help to protect your hair from graying. Now get a jar that you can cover it, so any container that you know that you can cover it very well. After, I'm going to use 2 of this tea for this DIY. Now put the 2 tea into the jar. So you can do it to take the paper off it. Now after that, I'm going to measure 7.5 of cloves. Most of the time I usually measure 5 ml of cloves anytime I'm doing my DIY, but in this particular video I decided to increase the quantity because I am combining cloves with a moisturizing ingredient, so the balance is going to be the same. After this, pour on hot water, yes, very hot water, onto the 2 ingredients together and then cover it. You can carefully shake it. Yes, then after, I'm going to leave this thing on for about 7 hours. Note that the more this thing stays to infuse, the greater or the high potency it becomes. Now after this set aside, I'm now going to wash my aloe vera. I'm using just 1 leaf of aloe vera for this particular DIY because I don't want the juice to be too slimy. So I kept this on for about 7 hours. So after 7 hours, this is how the color have changed. So the more it stays, the more the color also changes to black. So this is how the color is turning out to be, and I'm okay with this one. 7 hours is potent enough for me. So now this is the juice that I got from the aloe vera plant. I did this off camera because I already have a video on how I squeeze my aloe vera juice. So I'm going to pour this on the aloe vera. I was supposed to use a big bowl for this particular mix. I didn't know it was going to be too plenty, so it didn't give me the chance to stir this properly to mix the aloe vera and then the tea together properly. After everything, I'm going to stir it a little bit. At this point, I would advise you to use a big bowl because the bowl was too small and wasn't giving room for me to actually stir this to mix the aloe vera and then the tea together. But anyway, we will try to fix it out. So the last thing I'll be adding is the glycerin. So with this particular one, I'm going to add just 1 teaspoon of glycerin into the mix. which is the tea, and then I'm going to stir it. Glycerin is a powerful humectant that pulls moisture from the air and then it locks it into your hair. It deeply hydrates by absorbing and then binding moisture directly to the hair strands. Then it fights off breathiness and then breakages. It softens and detangles your hair by smoothing the hair cuticle, and it makes your locks look softer and then easier to manage. It improves scalp health by moisturizing a dry, flaky scalp, which can indirectly aid in preventing dandruff. So under no condition must you use glycerin directly on your scalp without diluting it. Aloe vera is rich in vitamin A, C, E, and B12 that helps nourish follicles and then increase hair growth. It reduces dandruff, prevents itchy scalp, is used to condition the hair due to its high water content, hence making the hair softer, shinier, and more hydrated. It strengthens the hair by reducing breakages and repairing hair strands. It also moisturizes the hair and then it prevents itchiness to the scalp. It cleanses follicles by breaking down dead skin as well. So after everything, I'll put it in my spray bottle and then I'll cover it. And that is where we're going to start applying this to the hair. Guys, this juice is very powerful. In fact, this is one of the most, yes, this is one of the most DIY that has really calmed my hair, because I use this juice and then this juice just stopped everything, like anything connecting to scalp health. This juice resolved it. Anything like dryness, itchiness, soft, like hard breathiness, like everything that I said about this particular ingredient that I use for this DIY, they all work perfectly well. I do not know maybe if one ingredient is doing better, but I know that as we are trying to all grow our hair with time, I've tried to experiment all of these ingredients together and see which one is more potent than the other. But trust me on this particular one, this DIY is one of the best DIY you need to try in your homes, because this is very good for your hair. I mostly have a very hard hair, but this juice, it just calmed my hair. No itchiness, no dryness, and I just feel my hair is so soft. So try this. If you're fighting with dandruff, if you're fighting with itchy scalp, and then if you're fighting with dryness, make sure that you add this particular DIY. Add it to your hair care routine. If anything comes up, I will definitely post it on my channel, because I love to experiment a lot and I love to tell my audience what is best for them. If you try my DIYs and it doesn't work for you, don't worry, you can still go ahead and try a different DIY, because all hair types are not the same. So what might work for me might not work for you. So you need to keep on trying to figure out which DIY is working perfectly for your hair. So after spraying everything on my scalp, please, one of the important things I always say to my audience is that you need to always massage your scalp. When you spread the juice or the tea on your hair, you need to massage it so that it can circulate well into the scalp. So after spraying this, and make sure when you're spraying to you spray the tip of the hair. That place too is very important to note. So with this particular DIY, I don't preserve it. But if you want to preserve it, I will only advise that you preserve it for 1 to 2 days in the fridge. I don't usually preserve this particular DIY because I don't know why I'm even preserving in the first place. So this particular DIY, you don't need to wash it out. If you want to do a rinse out too, that is not a problem, but you need to follow up with your moisturization, which is with your leave-in, your oils, and then your butter. But in this video, I am going with a leave-in. That is, I'm leaving this juice on my hair and because of that I need to seal this with my oil and then my butter. So I use the butter on the strands and then on the tip of the hair, whilst I use the oil on the root and also on the tip of the hair, so that the tip of the hair is very, very important. That is why I mostly moisturize that place very, very well, because that place it dries up very, very fast. So I mostly do what I mostly moisturize that part very, 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 very well. So now if you like the video, please don't forget to give me a like, subscribe to this channel, and if this DIY is something that you want to try it out, let me know in the comment section. If you have used this before, let me also know in the comment section. Okay, you can also do well to share your experience if you had any issues while using it. So bear in mind that the cloves and then the leptin, which is the tea, are two powerful dry ingredients. So anytime you are using this, it's either you can add your moisturizing ingredient, and that is the main reason I added the aloe vera to it, and then you can also add your glycerin, and because the glycerin is a natural humectant which is also going to pull some moisture into the hair, and then it's going to prevent excessive dryness to the hair. Guys, let me know if you like this video. Please do well to share this video and then subscribe to this channel. So now I'm going to cover this hair for about 4 to 5 minutes. So the least you can cover this hair for is 4 to 5 minutes, but most of the time I cover my hair for more than 4 to 5 minutes. Sometimes I even keep it on for about 2 hours. It depends on what I'm doing and if I want to use my hair for something or I need to go somewhere. But if not, this hair can be covered in for more than hours, and that is a good thing because I need to allow the heat to penetrate into the hair cuticles to open my hair cuticles. Okay guys, so do not forget to subscribe to this channel, share this video, leave your comment. That is very, very important, and don't forget to give me a like.